There are many factors that affect the speed of diffusion, and these factors are temperature, membrane surface area, viscosity, size of the molecule, membrane thickness, and concentration gradient. So let's take a look at each one of them and see how they impact the speed of diffusion. So we'll start with temperature. If the temperature is high, then molecules tend to move much faster, and so the speed of diffusion is also fast. So you see we put a plus sign there to show that temperature has a positive effect on the speed of diffusion. Next one is size. The larger the molecule, the slower its movement. So the size of the molecule has a negative effect on the speed of diffusion. The greater the size, the slower the speed of diffusion. The third factor is the viscosity of the medium. Viscosity means thickness. The movement of molecules through air would be faster than the movement of molecules through water. So the greater the viscosity, the slower the speed of diffusion. So it has a negative effect on diffusion. The fourth factor is surface area or membrane surface area. The greater the surface area, the greater the number of opportunities for diffusion to take place. So this has a positive effect on diffusion. The fifth factor is membrane thickness. This presents a barrier to diffusion. So the thinner the membrane, the faster the diffusion. So the membrane thickness, if it's great, then it slows down the rate of diffusion. So it has a negative effect on the speed of diffusion. The last factor is concentration gradient. The greater the concentration difference between the two areas where diffusion takes place, the faster the speed of diffusion. It has a positive effect on the speed of diffusion. Let's take a closer look at membrane surface area. We have two columnar epithelial cells shown here. The first cell, which is cell A, has a smooth border. Cell B has a ruffled border. Cell B has a greater membrane surface area than A, and so the speed of diffusion in B will be much higher than the speed of diffusion in cell A. Now let's take a look at concentration gradient or concentration difference. We'll take a look at two cells. The first cell that you see here has many molecules on the inside and fewer molecules on the outside. So the difference between the inside and outside in the cell A is quite high. In cell B, on the other hand, the difference in concentration between the inside and outside is much less. So the diffusion rate in cell A is much higher, it's faster, because it has a high concentration gradient. The greater the concentration gradient, the faster the diffusion. With cell B, the difference between outside and inside is less, so it has a low concentration gradient. So the diffusion in cell B will be slower.